Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? Back with another Silent Live review. I would have done last week. I should have done the one with Jason Bateman was hosting, but we were still playing D&D, and I didn't want to cut. I mean, I was on vacation, and we were playing D&D, and I didn't want to count the thing early. I should have done it though, but you kind of got sidetracked. So, I mean, this one was hosted by someone named Timothy Chalamet, who I never heard of before. He's an actor. I never heard of the kid before. But I mean, well, I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it during his monologue. Took notes on this. First of all, the cold opening was Dr. Fauci and Dr. Bleary doing a cold opening, talking about being interviewed by Wolf Blitzer on a situation room about the virus. I mean, about the vaccine with the virus and stuff like that, how it's going to be distributed. It was okay. It wasn't that funny. I mean, they didn't really try now, and I give it a 5 out of 10. Someone by Timothy Jordan, who loves these videos. I mean, this one is a shorter one because, well, I don't want to give anything away. Next one was the monologue of Timothy Chalamet. I didn't know who he was, and he said that his one really cool thing. He said his mom was used to do background work in Silent Live. She was like extra kind of in the background. They showed her in a scene from like what Head Wound Harry or something like that from the old back with Dana Carvey and Chris Farley. And they showed her in the background, and they showed her, and I thought that was cool. And she was in the audience too. I thought that was the best part of the monologue. Other than that, he was just talking about being excited, and he was overly giddy, which I understand. I'd be too. They showed him like and talking about New York, and then how his New York Chris's were in front of the piano, and Pete Davidson joined him, and it wasn't really funny at all. I give that very mild 5 out of 10. Next was the December to Remember car commercial. And this is about like a guy giving the wife his Christmas present, buying a Lexus. She's like, and then she freaks out and said, "We don't have enough money to buy a car." And it was based on like just like it was nowhere near as funny as that one with the kids and the clothes, the Christmas clothes, when the kids weren't very impatient and they weren't really good at wearing the clothes. They were being a pain in the butt. That was fantastic. This one was good, but not anywhere near as good as that. Um, but based on reality, I give it 8 out of 10, an 8 out of 10. But that one about J.C. Penney's Christmas stuff, I think it was from a year or 2 years ago, so much based on reality. It was fantastic. That was really, really funny. And is Keenan Thompson back on this year? I didn't see him at all. I don't think. But I didn't check out the credit part. I got a whole bunch of streams and stuff going on there. There was some stuff going on. I was on both streams, and I missed the evening news. I missed like the first 40 minutes of Saturday Night Live. I had to catch up with it on YouTube. Next is Rona Family Christmas about like they're trying to do like well, you know how the Coneheads were the aliens with the and these were like coronavirus family with like the virus thing on their heads, and it was okay. It was a little bit clever and stuff like that. It's just weird talking about it because I mean they try to make light of stuff like this. It's not really a big joking matter, but it was okay. I give it a 6 out of 10. It had its moments. It's not a laughing matter, but the next was the Dionne Warwick talk show, which was okay. I give that 5 out of 10. Next was Bruce Springsteen because that was the music I guess. Bruce Springsteen East Street Band. Um, and he just sounds like Bruce Springsteen. I haven't heard anything new for Bruce Springsteen in ages since the '80s, or maybe I have, but I mean I don't not that much. But he just sounds like Bruce Springsteen. It was all right. It was 7 out of 10. Next was Weekend Update, and they didn't really try with any of the humor. I mean they had like one girl, Kate McKinnon, being silly, and then she couldn't stop laughing, which was it's okay. Next was the holiday bakery competition. Usually those are really funny, the goofy cakes. This one was pretty funny, but not as funny as the other ones. It's really silly humor, and those were really good. This one was pretty funny, but not as funny as the other ones. Especially the Thanksgiving cake. That's probably really laughed on. That's probably the funniest thing in the whole kind of live episode. I give that 8.5 out of 10. Next was the rap roundtable. Um, and I thought that was really funny. I mean, they were interviewing. They had like that guy from the Roots, I guess, and someone doing Queen Latifah. And he had like this Pete Davidson, Timothy Chalamet go yeet 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 whoop 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 whoop. That was they were funny in it because it was silly and stupid humor. And then when they started singing a song, they, you don't love me, Dad, you don't love me, and that Mom, and then they got stupid with the guy Roots slapping them, and it was so fake. That was dumb because it was really funny, and he ended the funniest part of the bit. I mean, but that's all scripted, though. I mean, I give that that made me laugh, so I give that a very mild 9 out of 10. Next was Bruce Springsteen again. It was like 6.5 out of 10. It was a slower song. And then last but not least was Sports Max. They're talking about the Jets. And he said the Jets, I mean, they were saying the Jets won, like they were doing like a commentary on the election with Trump saying that he won. And they said, yeah, and like Biden was saying, we definitely won. They had all these things that were way wrong and stuff. That was really funny. I got a 10 out of 10. That made me laugh a lot. And it was consistent. And then it ended, they had ending credits, and he had like about 30 to 45 seconds of talking. He just pretty much said, be nice. And that was nice. Overall, it was only an average show. I'll probably give it an average of a 6.5 out of 10. It's one anything to write home about. I mean, a couple funny bits. You can check them out on YouTube. That's probably the best way because they do it like scene by scene usually. Or they have like a thing on ABC where you can watch it without barely any commercials or something. I think. Um, but it was 6.5 out of 10. It was okay. So I hope you like this review of Timothy Chalamet, hosts Saturday Night Live, just dropped on NBC. Till next time, bye, please take care, my legion. I'm a little bit later than the other ones. All right, take care.